It's MJ from Alta Love. How are you? I I'm actually in the middle of an edit for you guys, and I did a little live share on Instagram this morning because I'm back in London and back commuting, seeing clients in London, and working with the legend that is Katie Finch on our first of four online courses, which are going to be super useful, valuable, practical, realistic, and affordable for you guys so that you can change your lives for the better and have a positive impact on the world. And why, have a positive impact? Because you feel better, basically being a part of something bigger than yourself. And also, like all this spiritual stuff, it's about how to know thyself, and that's what I was thinking about with the launch of these online courses, and like how are they helpful? Like straight up, every single one of these courses is going to help you to get to know yourself. Why? Because there's a huge element when we make changes in our lives, we sort of start breaking free from our old identifications, so stuff that we used to align with. So say we have a job and every weekend we go shopping to go out, and we recognize we're in a pattern that's not really working for us. So like Unplugged, for example, would give you permission to spend that money elsewhere, or actually Zenville Zero Waste would give you permission to spend your money elsewhere, and also to direct your time into other things. So instead of maybe going out clubbing or going out cocktailing, maybe you go to a rave, a conscious rave, or maybe you find other creative things to do with your friends, right? So it's not necessarily like change is demonized in our world as like this big scary thing. But how weird is that? Because we actually know as like a fundamental truth of this reality that the only constant is change. And I'm aware as well that like profound spiritual work and knowing thyself is like, instead of being one with the constant change, you actually merge with your infinite portal. I call it the divine spark in the Fearless Life Guide. You merge with like your source self, your infinite intelligence, and then it's like becoming the eye of the storm. So you're like the all-seeing eye of your own self and your own reality. And so no longer are you pushed and pulled and dictated to by the world around you, by these sort of generational ancestral patterns that we're all in from like the dark ages. How we break free from that is owning and transforming our emotional reactions and our emotional densities, like fiercely, right? And I realize that work is so deep that people need these access points. So it's pretty obvious. Knowing thyself is like the antidote to all of us chasing some external dream. So instead of all of us trying to be experts, or trying to be recognized, or trying to be famous, or trying to be important, let's instead be that. So be the like I remember doing this in one of my talks when I was doing just like live talks in either like my place or like renting a space and letting people come along to these, and they'd be like this live share, just like super intuitive and in the moment. And I remember one of them saying, who needs to be a star when you already are your own star? As in, like, who needs to chase some external idea of fame when you're already a star, when you're already stardust, when you're already whole in the completeness of who you are in any given moment. So unplugging from media mainstream really is one access point to get to know yourself, because like the knowing of the self is like the truthful nugget of the time, because the knowing of the self is that which is in service to the whole. Yeah, it's so mind-boggling and it's not it's full-on paradoxical, because it's like we've been programmed to think we got to chase it out there, but the self that sees the world that we're perceiving is here, not there. I know. I don't know why the audio sometimes in my car is like dicey, and I'm not sure why. I figured it'd be better today because it wasn't plugged in. Anyway, thank you for the note, Hidden Observer. I'm not sure what to do about it at this point because I'm already through. So yeah, you knowing the self is basically how to play with mastery. You could say play with self mastery because you're claiming the totality of your expression, right? Am I on cellular internet? So no, I'm actually on 4G. Uh, so I'm not connected to the internet. I just have I pay a lot for my phone so that I never ever have to run out. Basically, I'm always connected, but it's on 4G in case I can't find Wi-Fi, right? Because like I just want to be able to post intuitive in the moment wherever I am. Um, so yeah, how to know thyself, and the four pillars for all to love, zero waste. So start to like be more conscious of our consumption patterns, and that leads into obviously unplug for freedom because getting clear in your mind is a massive undertaking. Having the discipline to get clear in the mind as well. Like I dare say, people don't stand a chance if they're still consuming regular amounts of TV and stuff. Cool. And so, so yeah, unplug for freedom. Also, vegan love is kind of lining up with like Zenful Zero Waste because it's aligned with sustainability. But personally, it's totally aligned with like active light body and compassionate heart space as well, and intuitive eating, and just basically non-judgment around food, but also compassion around food. And then simplified spirituality, or no, I always get that confused. I'm getting it messed up. Spirituality simplified. So I'm simplifying spirituality for you guys. They're all going to be 6-week courses. They're all going to be the same price. We're going to be rolling them out in 6 weeks. Once we launch all four, so by beginning of next year, all the cards will be open and y'all can just buy them whenever. We're probably going to give you like packages so you can maybe buy all four for less if you think that all four are going to serve you, or if you just want to support us, Team Love, Ulta Love. Spread the word. Spread the word. We're really, pioneering this in a very new paradigm, authentic way. That just means straight up. There's no silent backers or people or crazy amounts of like wealth and family wealth or anything. It's literally just two chicas who care a whole lot, who are like, okay, guys. And plus, we don't really align with like scammy marketing campaigns, so we're just like totally relying on like the goodness of our heart and you guys sharing the message with all of your friends and getting people on board to help donate to support new paradigm businesses, which is basically just businesses who are like recognize their responsibility of like being kind to one another, repeatability, kind to all basically, and like not trying to scam people. You think like, well, yeah, that's obvious, right? And then you get on the inside scoop of some businesses and you realize like people don't necessarily do that. People can be really fucking dicey behind the scenes. Like, let's use marketing to make people think that we're super super nice people, but then when they when we don't give a shit about somebody, we're just gonna fucking treat them like a slave and be super mean to them and manipulate and bully them. So that's the kind of energy that I'm super duper walking away from, and I'm doing lots of cleansing, detoxing, and kind of purifying in my life, because just in around you can sometimes feel the residue of that kind of fear mongering, right? That kind of, yeah, it's just super like toxic. Who needs it? Anyway, it's a gorgeous day here in London. I'm super happy to be back in the flow. This last sort of month to 6 weeks has just been the push that I needed to really like step into the knowing of the self. Know thyself, to thine own self be true, because thine is the kingdom. So I'm back in mind kingdom as I've transformed those bits of the self that I really wasn't in honor of, because it's not the truth of my knowing, and it might be how other people perceive, but it's not in alignment or resonance. So it feels really amazing to be clear of that. And let me show you guys these things I got. These were given to me. These bottles were given to me in a park in Brighton. Talk about Zenful Zero Waste and not contributing. It's like straight up, and plus I was putting it out there to the uni of like, I need some like new cool shoes or some new cool boots. And these bad boys were the ones that were given to me. How fucking cool are they, by the way? So yeah, If you want free cool clothes, just hang out in the parks and the streets in Brighton, and random good intentioned folks might just give you shit for free. How fucking awesome is that? Pardon me, my swearing. My swearing has come back, guys. Look at my Wonderlust stuff. Anywho, you guys, I hope you have a gorgeous, glorious day. I permission you to know thyself. If you're interested in getting to know more about me, getting to know more about Ultra Love, working with me, then just check out ultralove.com, and you can get on the list, the early list. We're getting set ready to launch in 2 to 3 weeks tops. There's a physical launch happening in Brighton Hove. If you guys want to come along to that, it's happening September 25th, I think. Um, and yeah, so I would so love to have you guys as part of these online courses. Oh, secret news. Not so secret now because I'm about to tell you. But we're getting ready to come off Facebook. Yeah, and we're making certain changes basically just so we can get more clear, you know? Get more clear. Somebody just asked me what car. This is a Volkswagen, a red Volkswagen. Brand new, baby. I got it like 3 months ago. All right, have a great day, you guys. Peace out, mobile lovers. I love you, and I'm wishing you epic awesomeness as per usual because you are an epic creator. Love you, bye.